Okay, just a super quick video to demonstrate how quickly and easily you can set up a task with outcomes based on how the task was completed using the outcome scenarios. We're going to call this the task sequence because this is the sequence that's going to contain the task. So we're going to go here, create the task, and we're just going to call this one a reach out task. Open the task itself, and you'll configure everything the way you normally would. This is a call. We're just going to call this a prospect call 1. The difference is here with the outcome scenarios, outcome options. You get to pick the name for them. So in my typical instance, when you reach out to a prospect, there's 3 possible outcomes. They are interested. We're going to add that one. They are not interested. Or you did not reach. They weren't at the office, maybe you left a voicemail. Either way, it doesn't make a difference. Did not reach. So those are the 3 outcomes that I typically work with clients. So we're going to assign this just the way we normally would. And we're going to mark it from draft to ready. Oh, I have to do a priority. Sorry about that. So we're going to call, there we go. Priority is high. And we're going to mark it as ready. So then we're going to mark the sequence as ready, and we're going to exit the sequence. And now we're back on the campaign canvas. So now we're going to go back over here to our tools, and we're going to do the task completed. We created 3 task outcomes, so we're going to pull out 3 tasks completed. We're going to connect all of them to the sequence. And when we go into each one of these, because they're connected, it's going to ask us which task to pick. I'm going to go in here, select a task, the only task that's in there. Our first outcome is interested. We're selecting it. So if the task is completed with interested, it's going to go here. I always rename the goals based on the outcome. That way I don't get confused later on as to why something is not behaving the way I expected it to. So we've got our not interested. I'm going to go in here. There we go, select. And this one is not interested, and we're going to save it. And then the same thing for the did not reach. And the last step is to pull out 3 sequences, 1 for each of those outcomes, and connect those as well. And this is where the automation kicks in. So if somebody was interested and you closed that task that they were interested, they would immediately go into here. And I always rename the sequences again so that there's no confusion. And then I would go in here and I would configure whatever actions I wanted to have happen. If they were interested, apply a tag, send an email, maybe add them to another campaign. Not interested, apply a tag, send them a thank you email, and move them into the not interested pile. And then the did not reach might actually put them right back in here to trigger another task in 2 days to call them back. So that's how I would use the outcomes, and you can have as many outcomes as you want. And you could have different outcomes if you had like 3 or 4 tasks in here. You could have different outcomes that were for those different tasks. So these could be super, super useful and really help you automate your marketing. I hope this was helpful.